Okay, so today is May the 11th. It's a little late in the evening, but since we've gotten 2 nukes instead of one, we put them both in the same thing. We have 10 brood frames. They're kind of bearding out here, which means they're not all inside. They're not really acquainted. And since it's like a new hive, the queen excluder down here, sometimes the bees don't really like it. So we're going to take all of this off, the top, the feeder, and the super, and then we're going to add some more brood with some more frames to give the bees a lot more room to move around in the hive and get more acclimated and have more free room so they aren't hanging out in the front here. So we're going to get started. We're going to start one section at a time and just take them all off and go nice and slowly so we don't disturb the bees.
Good number.
Yeah. A lot of these are the super too. Got it?
Oh wow, good number. Yeah, fit. Okay. Just kind of squat down and put it here on the ledge. Very good. All right. All right. So we're going to take the excluder.
Yeah, now we're going to take the excluder off. This actually has a whole lot of bees on it. So I'm going to try to go really slow and make sure the queen isn't on it.
On the back. Oh my goodness, they're making
Some propolis.
yeah, no, they were making some cone on there.
Yeah. What's this on the bottom corner down by my pieces?
Yeah, it's a bunch of wax. Okay, I did not see the
queen.
queen. So just kind of lay that down as you. You want to brush that bee off there?
What? Oh, there's none really on the corners. You want me to brush them off the top?
Okay, perfect.
Now the bees have plenty of room. Oh man, they're already moving up here too. That's great.
The excluder.
Yeah. Next is the excluder, and then we'll put the super on. Okay, so we put the second brood frame on, the second brood hive with all the 10 frames, and the bees have already started moving from this brood to this one, which is a great sign, which means the bees are so packed in here that they're already starting to explore. Look, there's even one right here right now. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put the queen excluder on. So we want the queen to be able to climb up into here and put the just lay a whole bunch of eggs. She can lay up to 1,000 eggs a day onto each one of these little frames. See, there's already bees here. So each one of these little honeycombs, they'll fill up with some wax that they put on it, and then the queen will come and she'll put an egg in each and every one of them, and she can put up to 1,000 eggs a day. So now we're going to put the queen excluder on. It still has some bees on it, which is actually kind of good because they're going to crawl back down into the hive and tell all their other sisters that this is a great place to be. Picking up more and more as we go. All right. So what we're doing right now is we're putting sugar water on the super frames to help encourage the bees to come up even more and explore and produce some honey up there. And the queen excluder is going to keep the queen from being up there. So the only worker bees are going to be able to climb up there, and they're just going to put honey and just pack it full of honey, and just it's going to be amazing.
Okay.
Okay, so this piece right here is just, since this is a new hive and it needs some, extra kickstart. This is some sugar water that we placed on top. So the bees, since they don't know where all the good stuff is just yet, like their neighborhood Kroger, they can climb up through everything that we just placed on and get the nutrients that they need and the sweetness and the sugar and the calories and the energy, and they can climb back down and feed the entire hive.
What goes in
The little one goes on that. Like one of the can. Okay, make sure there's no gaps. All right. And that's all there is to it. So what's so cool about what we just did is that we not only made room for all the bees that are out here to come up here, but now since we added another 10 frames, instead of just having one hive down here, we basically have a hive and a half, because the queen is going to be able to, once all of this is full of brood cells, which is like capped and they're ready to go and they're about to be bees, they're about to hatch, she's going to be able to spend her days, instead of just waiting and hoping that it all goes well and then she's just kind of on like downtime, she's going to be able to climb up here and do the exact same thing. So she's just going to be like working constantly, which is actually really good for her and the hive, because it keeps the numbers up, and it's really just great for the pollination and the environment and the bees in the hive and even the honey flow that comes up here. So we'll be able to harvest more honey faster than just having the one.